Imagine walking into a dark, suffocating tunnel carved straight into the bedrock of the Egyptian desert. You turn a corner, and sitting inside an alcove is a perfectly polished, jet-black box. It is massive. It weighs 100 tons. The lid alone weighs 30 tons. And there isn't just one, there are 24 of them. Welcome to the Serapeum of Saqqara, the place where mainstream Egyptology falls completely apart. We are told the ancient Egyptians built these as tombs for the sacred Apis bulls, using nothing but copper chisels and pounding stones. But if you bring modern structural engineers into these tunnels with laser measuring tools, they will tell you a very different story. They will tell you that whoever built these boxes possessed a level of machining technology that we only invented in the last century. Let's look at the stone itself. This is Aswan granite and diorite, some of the hardest rock on the surface of the earth. To cut it today, we use diamond-tipped saw blades. Yet the insides of these 100-ton boxes are perfectly smooth. They are polished to a mirror finish. But it is the geometry that makes them impossible. The interior corners of these massive boxes meet at exact 90-degree angles. The surfaces are perfectly flat to within a fraction of a millimeter. To achieve this inside a hollowed-out block of granite, you cannot use hand tools. There is no room to swing a hammer. You would need a multi-axis mechanized drill. And remember, these aren't sitting out in the open. They were maneuvered into incredibly tight underground alcoves with just inches of clearance on either side. But here is the ultimate proof that the mainstream story is wrong. In 1850, a French Egyptologist named Auguste Mariette discovered the Serapeum. Most of the boxes had been looted thousands of years ago. However, he found one massive box that was still perfectly sealed with its 30-ton lid. It had remained undisturbed since the day it was closed. He used dynamite to blow it open, expecting to find the grand mummy of an Apis bull, covered in gold. What did he find inside this perfectly sealed, vacuum-tight, 100% ton marvel of engineering? Nothing. It was completely empty. No bull, no mummy, no treasure. The boxes weren't tombs. So what were they? Some engineers suggest that granite, which is rich in quartz crystal, was used to harness acoustic energy or store electromagnetic power. Were these dark underground tunnels acting as a giant circuit board for an ancient power grid? We may never know. But one thing is certain, they were not built with copper chisels. The Serapeum is a smoking gun of lost ancient technology, a machine left behind in the dark. But next week we travel to the high Andes of South America, to a site where the stones are cut so sharply they look like they were machined yesterday. The H blocks of Puma Punku. Subscribe to remember our past.